My name is Mizuki Tachikawa. I'm currently living with my widowed mother. My little brother lives separately from us. All he does is make fun of and look down on people. So he and I don't get along. I considered myself lucky that I didn't have to live with him anymore. But one day, he came back home. Mom, I'm getting married!
Really? Who is she?
Someone from work.
Are you going to have a wedding ceremony?
Nah, it's too much of a pain in the ass. Since the company we work for is so big, we'd have to invite a bunch of people just out of obligation.
I guess you have a point. Still, I'm a bit sad that I won't get to go to my son's wedding.
There's no need to be sad because we're moving in with you.
Huh? You and your wife are going to come live here?
Since we're both working, we need to be somewhere where other people can help out when we eventually have a kid. Mom, you want to have your grandkids close by, right?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
And Mizuki, you're always holed up in your room anyway, so you won't mind, right? Alright, it's settled. Once my wife and I sign our marriage documents, we're moving in. I gotta live with Kazuki and his wife now. Something tells me this isn't gonna be fun. I figured if his wife was working at the same company as him, she'd have a good head on her shoulders. I hoped Kazuki would settle down once he and his wife moved in. However, things didn't go that smoothly. After about a week of Kazuki and his wife living with us, we're having a family meeting. Family meeting? What is he talking about? Anyway, the reason we called this meeting... Mizuki, you need to move out. Huh?
You've been holed up in your room ever since I moved in a week ago. I always hear anime coming from your room. If you're just gonna be watching anime all day, can't you do that in your own place?
You can't sponge off of Mom forever, you know. Come on, you're 30 years old. You don't feel the least bit embarrassed? You know I work from home, right?
He really does. He brings money in.
Ha! You work from home? For what company? I work freelance. Ha! Freelance is the same as freeloading. Working a little here and there whenever you feel like it. Don't try and act so proud. Mom, you're too soft on Mizuki. What is he saying, making fun of freelance workers like that?
Yeah, plus I would be so afraid to have you around if we had a daughter. Who knows what you'd do to her?
How dare you! I'll have you know that Mizuki...
It's fine, Mom. I had a feeling this would happen once Kazuki and his wife moved in.
Mizuki...
It's fine. I can do my job from anywhere. I'll go find an apartment. I'm leaving, just like you asked, so take care of Mom, okay? That'll be no problem now that she doesn't have you around to look after. Just like that, I got kicked out of my own house and moved into a nearby apartment with high-speed internet. Gotta have good internet if you're gonna do freelance. Alright, time to get to work. About a month later, I got a call from my mother saying that she needed my help.
Mizuki, I'm in trouble. I need you to come over right away.
Okay, got it. I'll be right over. When I arrived, the house was filled with a hostile atmosphere. What happened? Even though she gets all that money from her widow's pension, ever since you left, Mom isn't helping pay for us at all.
We're living with her, but she doesn't help with the chores at all. What's the point of even coming to live here?
I'm just doing what I need to for myself. You two should be doing the same for yourselves. I'm not your maid, and I told you I'm not getting that much from the pension.
Okay. First of all, there's no way she's getting that much from her widow's pension. Then how has she been making ends meet up until now? Seems like she's been living pretty comfortably.
I told you, Mizuki helped me pay the bills.
What are you talking about? What he gave you surely was nothing more than peanuts. If you call $3,000 a month peanuts, then you two must be making quite a bit.
$3,000? What do you mean? You mean to tell me that you make that much just sitting on your ass watching anime?
I just put anime on in the background while I work. I'm a system engineer manager. It may not seem like I do much, but I do even stuff like troubleshooting. If you were able to give Mom $3,000 a month, how much do you make? Like $20,000 a month? Maybe a bit more depending on various factors. You two work for a pretty big company, right? You should be able to live comfortably without needing to rely on Mom.
These two are so reckless in their spending, so they've racked up a lot of debt. That's why they came back to live with me. Their ulterior motive was to avoid having to pay living expenses until their debt is paid off. I can't believe it.
According to my mother, they spent their money so frivolously that despite their good salaries, they had around $25,000 in debt each. Either way, enough trying to kick me out of the house. Without me here, there's not enough money to support her. You two get out. Stop trying to sponge off of her.
Hey, Mizuki, wait, let's talk.
Sorry for calling you here so suddenly. They wouldn't listen to just me by myself.
Don't worry about it. I figured this was how things would go down. Sorry I left without telling those two about my job.
It's fine. It felt good seeing you tell them what for.
Should I come back and live with you again?
This is a good chance for you to do what you want to do. You have the money to.
Really?
Really. I know you lived with me for so long because you were worried about me. Most of the money you provided I put into savings, so I'll be able to live comfortably on my own.
Okay.
Don't look so worried. You should be more worried about finding a wife of your own. Even with all that money, you'll never meet anyone if you spend all your day in your room.
You don't need to worry about that.
Huh? Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, actually, we were thinking about getting married soon.
What? Why didn't you tell me sooner? I want to meet her!
Huh? You're more eager to meet her than you were with Kazuki's wife.
That's because I had no idea you even had a girlfriend, let alone you were planning on getting married to her.
After all that went down, Kazuki and his wife apparently went to go live in a cheap apartment so they could pay back their debt. But despite that, they couldn't kick their reckless spending habits, so they remained deep in debt. Soon after, the two of them started to have problems, and now they're living separately and are filing for divorce. Mom, this is my fiancé, Yuriko.
Nice to meet you. My name is Yuriko Makihara. Nice to meet you, Yuriko. I look forward to spending time with you for the years to come. Are you going to have a wedding?
Of course. You're coming, right? Needless to say, we didn't invite Kazuki to the wedding. I wouldn't want him to have to shell out money for a present or something in his financial state.
We live in an age where people can get good work done at home. So even people who aren't good at socializing can find jobs that suit them or new skills to utilize. What did you think of today's story? Leave a comment below and remember to check back tomorrow for more. See you tomorrow. Bye!
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.